Dear soul, listen carefully, for there is something important that the angels want to share with you today. They are connecting with your energy, wrapping you in love, and whispering guidance to your heart. Something has recently shifted in the energy between you and the person who has been on your mind. There was once doubt, confusion, and misunderstanding, but now your person has heard something about you that has touched them deeply. A conversation, a memory shared by another, or a simple truth revealed in passing has reached their ears and opened their heart in a way they cannot ignore. What they heard about you has changed how they see you. They once thought they knew your story, but now they realize they never truly understood the depth of what you carried. The words they heard painted a picture of your strength, your struggles, and your hidden pain. And for the first time, they see you as more than just a passing figure in their life. They see you as someone who has endured storms, someone who has carried sorrow in silence, someone whose heart has held more love and pain than they ever realized. For so long you carried these burdens alone. The angels have watched as you spent nights in restless thought, replaying the past, questioning yourself, and wondering if you could have done things differently. They saw you putting on a brave face while quietly breaking inside, smiling for the world while tears fell in solitude. They know you carried the heavy weight of what ifs, doubting yourself when in truth you had already given more than enough. And now, dear soul, the person you care for has begun to understand this truth. Something they heard awakened emotions they had buried. They are beginning to see the storm you weathered, the loneliness you felt, and the silent strength you showed. They see that behind your kindness there was courage, behind your smile there was heartbreak, and behind your love there was sacrifice. Perhaps they once questioned you, wondering if your love was real, if your intentions were pure, if your words were sincere. But now those doubts are dissolving, because the truth they have come to realize is that you were always genuine. You were always true. Even when you were misunderstood, your heart remained pure. Even when you were pushed away, your love did not fade. The angels want you to know that the sorrow you carried did not go unseen. Every sleepless night, every whispered prayer, every moment of quiet grief has been held in the arms of the divine. You were never forgotten, never abandoned. And now, through divine timing, this truth is being revealed to the one who once turned away. They see now that you were not someone who gave up easily, not someone who loved lightly. You were someone who held on with everything you had, someone who poured yourself into the connection with honesty and devotion. When things fell apart, it was not because you stopped caring. It was because life placed obstacles before you that you could not overcome alone. And though they may not yet have the courage to admit this to you, deep within their heart a change is happening. The words they heard about you, the realization of your hidden pain, and the recognition of your strength have begun to soften them. They now feel regret for not seeing you clearly before, for dismissing your emotions, for taking your love for granted. Dear child, the angels remind you that your worth is not measured by how others see you, nor do you need to prove your value to anyone. Those who are meant to recognize your light will do so. Those who are meant to return will find their way back in divine timing. You are not responsible for forcing someone to understand your love. You do not need to chase, to explain, or to beg for recognition. The love you gave was real, and it left an imprint on their soul, whether they admitted it or not. And now they are beginning to feel the emptiness of your absence. They are realizing that your presence was not ordinary, that your love was not replaceable. What you offered was rare, pure, and unconditional, and that is something their heart can no longer deny. The angels see the pain that still lingers within you, the heaviness of the past that sometimes weighs on your heart. They know how often you questioned if you were enough, how often you wondered if your love mattered. They know how hard it was to watch someone walk away when you had given everything you could. But they want you to breathe deeply now and allow their love to wash over you. Release the guilt. Release the regret. Release the thought that you could have done more, because you already did enough. You gave wholeheartedly. You loved with sincerity, and that is something to honor, not something to regret. The person in your heart is beginning to wake up to this truth. They may not be ready yet to speak their feelings aloud, but their perspective is changing. Their heart is shifting. Their soul is awakening to the depth of what you meant to them. This realization is both beautiful and painful for them, because it forces them to confront their own mistakes, their own blindness, and their own fears. They are beginning to see that they misjudged you, that they failed to value you, that they allowed fear or pride to cloud their vision. And with this awakening comes a quiet longing, an urge to reach out, to understand you more deeply, to reconnect with the heart they once pushed away. But dear one, the angels remind you that this is not a journey you must control. Do not wait in suffering. Do not place your happiness in the hands of another. Your path is guided by the divine, and your healing, your joy, and your future do not depend solely on this person's actions. If they are meant to return, they will do so with clarity, with courage, and with the willingness to honor your love. If they are still lost, still unsure of how to love without fear, then trust that the universe has something even greater prepared for you. You were never meant to remain in the shadows, never meant to be half loved or doubted. You are meant to be cherished fully, chosen without hesitation, loved without condition. Remember, dear child, that your love has never been wasted. Even if it was not fully received, it was always felt. The kindness you showed, the patience you held, the compassion you gave, it all carried energy that touched lives in ways you may never see. The love you gave has already created ripples in the universe, and what you put out into the world will always return to you in some form. The angels want you to know that you are deeply loved, not just by the one who now regrets losing you, but by the divine itself. You are never alone. You are never forgotten. You are always surrounded by angelic presence, guiding you, protecting you, and holding you close. So breathe, dear one. Release the heaviness in your heart. Let go of the worry about the past and the fear of the future. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Whether this person finds their way back to you or not, the love you deserve is already making its way toward you. Your story does not end in loss. It continues with healing, with growth, with blessings yet to come. The angels see your heart, your pain, your strength, and your resilience, and they want you to know this truth. You are extraordinary, you are worthy, and you are deeply loved. The angels are coming to you today with a message of love, power, and truth. They want you to know that the light inside you, the strength you carry, and the spirit that shines through you have been seen and recognized. There was a time in your life when people did not fully understand you. They may have thought you were weaker than you truly are. They may have underestimated your strength, your wisdom, and the way you quietly carried yourself even during the hardest times. When life tested you in ways that felt impossible to survive, you did not give up. You stood tall, even in silence. And while others may have ignored your strength then, the truth is now reaching them in ways they cannot deny. A conversation has happened. Something was said about you, and it has opened their eyes. This message or news about you has changed how they see you completely. They now realize you are not someone who hides in the background. You are not someone who waits endlessly for approval or permission to shine. You are a force of nature, and your light cannot be ignored. The angels say that what this person has heard about you has awakened something deep inside them. It is a mix of admiration, longing, and even regret. They have realized that while they once doubted you, the world did not. Others have seen your strength. Others have recognized the fire within you. And now, this person sees it too. They may have once believed you needed them, that you would wait endlessly for them to see your worth. But now, they see the truth. You were never waiting in the shadows. You never needed anyone to define your value. You were always meant to rise, to thrive, and to shine with or without them. This realization has shaken them, because now they understand they may have lost someone extraordinary. Dear one, the angels want you to hear this clearly. You are magnetic. The way you carry yourself, the way you speak with confidence, the way you keep moving forward even after heartbreak, it cannot be ignored. The person who once thought they knew you now sees a side of you they never took the time to appreciate. They are realizing that you are never weak, never dependent, never someone who would simply fade away into the past. You are a presence that remains. You are a soul that leaves an imprint on those lucky enough to know you. And now they are feeling the weight of that truth, asking themselves if they really understood what they had before it was gone. The angels want to remind you of something very important. Never dim your light to make others comfortable. Never shrink yourself to fit into spaces too small for you. You are always meant to stand tall, to shine unapologetically, and to embrace your fullness without fear of whether others approve. The truth is, you do not need anyone's permission to be who you are. Yes, this person now sees your worth, but the question is, can they rise to meet you? Can they step forward with the same confidence, the same passion, and the same purpose that you now embody? The angels are clear. You must not lower your standards for anyone. If this person wants to return, it should not be because they fear losing you. It should be because they have awakened to their own strength and are ready to meet you as an equal. You are no longer the same person you once were. You have grown. You have transformed. You have embraced your power in ways most people only dream of. And now the universe is bringing people into your life who will see your worth from the very beginning, who don't need to hear about you from others in order to recognize the magic within you. But if this person truly understands now, if they truly see you for the extraordinary soul you are, then let them prove it. Not with words, but with actions. Actions that honor the love and strength you have always carried. Because you are a queen in your own right. And the love that is meant for you will never ask you to be less than who you are. The angels also want you to know that this awakening in the heart of your person did not happen by accident. Something they heard about you struck them so deeply that it changed their perspective. It was as if the universe placed a truth in their path that they could no longer deny. For a long time, they told themselves a story about you, convincing themselves they knew who you were. But the news they received about you shattered that illusion. It erased their doubts and made them see you with new eyes. Now, they are restless. They feel urgency, as if time is running out. They see you not as the person they once assumed, but as someone far greater, far more profound. They realize your presence in their life was not ordinary. You are rare, irreplaceable, unforgettable. They tried to walk away, tried to bury their feelings, but their heart betrays them because the fire within them has been reignited. But dear child, the angels want you to remember, your worth has never depended on their realization. You were always enough. You were always radiant, always strong, always a force of nature. Their late awakening does not define you. It only shows their journey. You are not someone who can be overlooked. You were never just another chapter. You are someone who changes lives, someone unforgettable. Now the question is not whether they see you differently. The real question is, do you still want what you once wished for? Or has the universe been guiding you towards something even greater all along? Because you are no longer the same. You no longer wait for their recognition. You no longer question your worth. You are stepping into a new version of yourself, one that knows the universe is aligning everything for your highest good, one that knows love will come that sees you from the very beginning, without needing to be convinced. The angels say, do not wait in hesitation. Do not wonder endlessly if this person will finally take the step they should have taken long ago. If they truly understand, they will move with certainty, with passion, with fire. They will not hesitate. And if they do not, trust that the universe has something even greater prepared for you. You are not someone who fades into the past. You are not someone ordinary. You are magic. You are light. You are a soul so powerful that others cannot forget you. And now, the angels remind you, the love that is truly meant for you will recognize your worth instantly. It will not need explanations. It will not come with doubts. It will not ask you to shrink. Stand tall. Dear one, trust in divine timing. Know that every step of this journey is leading you exactly where you are meant to be. The angels are watching over you, guiding you, protecting you, and making sure that the love, recognition, and joy that is yours by right will find you. You are unstoppable. You are radiant. You are loved. And nothing, not doubt, not delay, not fear, can take away the truth of who you are.